chance, this is the moment you've waited for. You're searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. You'll feel a dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. It's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. 'Cause everything you want is right in front of you, and you see the impossible is coming true, and the walls can't stop us now. Yeah.
Hey Wildcats, are you awake out there? I am a unique and special part of Piedmont Elementary. I have high expectations for myself. I accept the responsibility for my behavior and its results. I will not interfere with the learning and well-being of others. Today, I will read, I will write, I will learn. I will have the courage to be the best that I can be. I am loved. I will succeed. Now please join me in saluting our American flag. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, the Oklahoma flag. Attention, salute, pledge. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. Today for lunch, our hot option is mini corn dogs, and our cold option is a buffalo chicken wrap. Our Imagine learners are still hard at work. For 5 hours of Imagine learning, we have Julian, Lucas, and Alex. Completing 10 hours are Julian and Ozzy. Completing 15 hours are Ashley and Eduardo. Completing 20 hours are Sophia and Pamela. And completing 25 hours of Imagine learning is Anthony. We are so proud of your hard work, Wildcats. Wildcats, we are super impressed with your response to our Read Across America challenge. Our Wildcats read over 700 chapters during the week of Duck Week and Read Across America. Keep reading, Wildcats. You never know which character may appear next. And now it's time to recognize our Students of the Month. Mrs. Wilkerson would like to recognize Harper Merchant. Mrs. Wilkerson can always count on Harper to be prepared, ready, and willing to do her very best. She stays on task and participates correctly in class discussions. She is kind and respectful to her fellow classmates, Mrs. Wilkerson, and other adults. She has a great future ahead of her. Mrs. Wilkerson is so glad that she gets to be a part of Harper's education process. Mrs. Wilkerson is blessed to have Harper in her class. In second grade, Mrs. Curtis would like to recognize Henley Blackheader. Henley is the sweetest student. She comes in each day ready to learn. She has a positive attitude and gives her best at everything. Henley is one of our quiet leaders. I can always count on her to do the right thing, says Mrs. Curtis. Henley has worked hard to grow in reading and math, and by doing so, she has become a more confident young lady. She has a striking smile, and Mrs. Curtis is lucky to have Henley in her class. Mrs. Curtis knows that she has a bright future ahead of her. In third grade, Mrs. Allen would like to recognize Drew Corley. Drew is a fantastic student. He works very hard and always has a positive attitude. Drew is so sweet and always willing to help his peers and teacher. He is a great example to others, and Mrs. Allen can always count on him to do the right thing. Mrs. Allen is so lucky to be Drew's teacher. Way to go, Drew! And in fourth grade, Mrs. Randolph would like to recognize Lauren Phillips. Lauren is a great student because she always comes to school prepared to learn. She gives her best effort in everything she does. Lauren raises her hand and waits to be called on before sharing with the class. Lauren has a good attitude and works very well with others. She is thoughtful and kind, and she helps make our classroom a place of happiness. Lauren is a student that any teacher would love to have in their classroom. We are so proud of our Wildcat Students of the Month. We love celebrating our Wildcats in and out of the classroom. Third grader Della Nettles showed her Durick Gilt and her Spot Barrow at the Canadian County Fair last week. She placed third in both her classes and learned so much in her first year of 4-H. She spent months and countless hours getting them ready to show. Way to work, Della! Second grader Tucker Kaufman and his baseball team placed second in the Silver Pool at the Piedmont Spring Kickoff Tournament this weekend. Way to work hard, gentlemen! Second grader Emily Cagle and her soccer team won the WSA Futures Cup in Tulsa this past weekend. Great work, ladies! Third grader Peyton Halter and her cheer team placed first in their division and also got grand champion at their last cheer competition. Way to work, Peyton! Third graders Briley Heim and Finley Waddell competed in the American Spirit Championships North Texas Express Nationals in Garland, Texas with their team, the Tasmanian Devils. They won first in the Mini Level 2 All-Star Division. Way to go, girls! And last weekend, Hadley Smith and Caitlin Robinette competed at the Showstoppers Dance Competition. Their pom group won a platinum first place and first place overall. Caitlin also competed with her petite group. Their lyrical number won gold first place, 5th overall, and jazz won gold first place, 4th overall. Caitlin's junior level hip hop group won platinum first place and 4th overall. Great job, ladies! Today marks the end of our Duck Week celebration. We are so proud of how our Wildcats came together to support this year's recipients. Between raising over $800 in coin wars, selling out of ducks 3 days in a row, and seeing your smiles at the carnival and during our dress-up days, we are excited to call you our community of mighty Wildcats. And now it's time for our joke of the day. What do you call a boomerang that won't return? A stick! Have a great day, Wildcats.